Dambe is Nigeria's version of MMA, a Hausa combat sport that involves kickboxing and a bit of grappling as well. The sport is believed to be centuries old. It was historically practiced by Hausa butchers around harvest or festival time and was considered a test of bravery. From its original home in cities and communities in northern Nigeria, the sport has spread as far as Lagos and other southern cities. It has even become part of the National Sports Festival. Fights take place across 3 rounds. Unlike other combat sports that use gloves, in Dambe, the combatants wrap up one fist tightly with cord with which they land blows on their opponents. It's a tough sport, and while fighters are expected to protect themselves at all times, it does help to have a little insurance.
This is our own version of the MMA, our own version of combat sports. It doesn't get bigger than this. You've got people from different parts of Nigeria coming here to watch it, people from different cultures, people from outside Nigeria as well. It's an exciting spectacle, I tell you. You will never see it like this anywhere else. This is African heritage. This is Nigerian heritage. This is Dambe Warriors.
Over the last decade, the sport has really taken off following major investment by the Dambe Warriors promotion. Speaking at a recent event held at Gidan Dambe in the Alabaragu suburb of Lagos, co-founder of Dambe Warriors Anthony Okeleke shared with us the inspiration behind Dambe Warriors, the long-term goals, and insights on the reach of the growing spectacle.
We've gone through 5 events this season already, season 3. After this, we're going to have our promotional fight where what happens there at the end of today is that 2 fighters are going to go home. They'll be relegated, while 2 will be selected after we aggregate their scores to determine who goes to the super fight finals. Then the next fight that will happen is the promotionals, after which we will now determine the 2 fighters that will join us in the super fights that will join in the new season. That is basically why we are here today. For those who are not familiar with Dambe, Dambe originally is a Hausa sport. But today, look at what you have here. You have everybody all over the country. Look around you, you have international guests visiting. The fans are bursting through into the arena. This shows us something already, that our audience, they are growing large. You understand? We used to have 2,000 people sitting there before, but today we have about 6,000, 7,000 people. That shows that we are primed for expansion into stadium-like capacity sitting, basically. So the experience has been awesome. We've elevated the infrastructure. You never had something like this before, but we put in place beautiful rings that are, proper for a combat sport like this with global standards, basically. And the impact continues to, be reflected even in the package, in the attire of our fighters, our officials, everybody. And today we have like a full house of press people, the media. They are here. Everybody's here today to witness such an amazing event. So the impact is far-reaching. My partner and I, Chidi, we saw the need to showcase such a hidden treasure. I mean, this is a jewel in the savannah. Why hide something like this? Why not showcase it to a global audience? The diaspora loves this. Even from the numbers on our digital platforms, we can see that 60-70% of our views are coming from the diaspora. USA, UK, France, as well. I mean, there's no limit to what we are doing right now with Dambe Warriors. The long-term ambition is to unite our warriors around, in Africa, around this tradition, around this sport, export this sport to a global audience, you understand? Give these fighters a platform to showcase their skills, grow. We're not competing with the UFC because what we have is unique, different from the UFC. Contemporary Africa is now enjoying Dambe, similar to the way UK, US enjoy UFC. Asia enjoys one championship. So we are building our own brand, local, from the ground root, straight into the global, audience for them to enjoy. So that is basically the vision and the future of Dambe Warriors.
The fans present at the event were equally thrilled by the ongoing spectacle.
We're here at the Dambe Wrestling Festival. It's an amazing time to see it, but it's super fun. It's one of a kind. I've never seen this before in Lagos, and I think it's very exciting that we have this.
Unknown to many, Dambe combatants are some of the best paid sportsmen in the country, with each earning 6-figure salaries and mouth-watering bonuses.
The fighters are on a salary and on a bonus. So many of them earn between 1,800,000. But at the end, the top 2 get $1 million, for being at the finals.
Like other combat sports like boxing, kickboxing and MMA, Dambe has a clear potential to become Nigeria's first homegrown sport that could be exported to Africa and beyond. From Gidan Dambe in Alabaragu, Lagos, Okpeoluwa Adibari for New Central Television.